Listen, I already made like a trillion videos complaining about TDS, so I genuinely didn't want to make another one. And you know what? This probably is gonna be my last video about TDS, and I probably am not gonna make another one, because I'm quitting this fucking game. I'm genuinely so fucking over it. And listen, I know I know that through this video, it's gonna sound like I'm speaking with a lot of malice in my voice and my tone, but I genuinely don't hate this game or its developers. I've been playing this game since 2019, since I was a little baby boy, so I have a lot of good memories with this game. But genuinely, at this point, with how all the recent updates and all the recent events have been going, I think I'm just over this game. I genuinely think I'm gonna quit. And the main reason that I'm quitting is because of this game's dog shit fucking events. Like, the events in this game are the main reason that I keep coming back to it, and the main reason that I keep playing it. And they just keep on sucking so much fucking ass. Like, oh my god. I genuinely did not know it was possible for a game to be this bad until TDS did whatever the fuck it's doing right now. Because I know that the developers of the game are capable of making actually good events. If you go back to 2019, or hell, even if you go back to 2021, during the fucking Frost Invasion event, you know the one that lasted for a fucking year straight, if not more. That one. Even that event was good compared to what kind of slop we're getting right now. If you watched my videos at all, you know I have a real problem with fucking TDS events. Every single time a new one comes out, it's the exact same bullshit. You play one singular game mode over and over and over and over again to grind tens and tens and tens of thousands of whatever fucking bullshit currency the Game Pass uses, and then you get your skins, and then you pay for the fucking paid track of the Battle Pass, and then you get your skins, and you feel completely shallow and dog shit about getting them in the first place, because you just wasted so much fucking time grinding this meaningless, boring, one-note fucking events over and over and over again just to complete whatever battle pass the game decides to throw at you that month. And the previous event that TDS had, the Null and Void event, that one was actually good. Like, I'm not gonna cap. That one was actually pretty good. It had 3 levels, so there was a little bit of variety in gameplay. It had a great event tower, it had great skins, and the battle pass wasn't too grindy. They actually, for once, changed the fucking battle pass to be less grindy than what it usually is. And they did all that, and everyone was fucking happy, and then they, for some unbelievable reason that I can't even begin to comprehend, they decided to scrap all that and go back to their old model of having a fucking battle pass that requires 30,000 currency to complete and has a paid track. And now on top of all that, the battle pass has like fucking 3 skins in it, because all of the actual skins that got released during the update were put into 2 separate crates, which have a 15% chance of dropping from the Frost game mode if you beat the Frost game mode, and a 20% chance of dropping if you beat the fucking Meritorium, you know, the main event. So now, not only do you have to grind for the battle pass, which is 10 times fucking grindier than it was in the last event, but you also have to grind for these dogshit crates, which if you're unlucky, like I was yesterday, you are likely gonna complete the crates way after you complete the battle pass. You're gonna have to do like 2 times as much grinding as you have to do for the battle pass in order to complete the crates. And by the way, I did mention that yesterday I got really unlucky with the crates, and that's the fucking truth, by the way, because yesterday I grinded Frost mode for the whole entire day that day. And guess how many crates I got? 0. I got 0 crates that entire day, and I grinded for fucking hours. Do you know how fucking demoralizing that is as a player? Like, this is genuinely unacceptable. I don't know any other... Listen, there are plenty of grindy games out there on Roblox, but I don't know any other game who gets to be both grindy pay to win, and then on top of that, have like RNG bullshit mechanics like this. And on top of all that, of course, it's limited time too, and not in a limited time way like how BTD6 is, where the events keep recycling and coming back every year. No, it's limited time in a way where it will only pop up once, so if you don't get all their shit right now and spend 5,000 Robux behind the crates, you will never see any of these cosmetics or any of these towers ever fucking again. And this has been the status quo for TDS for so long. Like literal years at this point since they've introduced their first pay-to-win battle pass. And I genuinely don't want to play this game anymore. Like, I actually just don't want to play this game anymore. And it's sad. It's really sad because I've seen TDS at its highest heights and lowest of lows. And it's just so fucking sad to see how far this game has fallen. Because it used to be one of my comfort games, you know? It used to be a game that I could return to whenever I have nothing to play, whenever I'm bored, whenever I'm sad, whenever I'm anything, right? It used to be a game that I could always return to, and I could always have some fun on it. And over time, it just became unbearable. And listen, this is gonna get a little bit personal, but behind the scenes of all these videos, I love to pretend that everything is just fine, and I'm doing great, and I'm doing awesome, but I have been mentally struggling for a good past few years, okay? I've been going through it. I'm not gonna go into the details or anything like that because I'm not trying to reveal anything about my personal life. I just don't think that this is the kind of channel where I yap about my feelings or yap about my depression or whatever. But I'm just gonna say it. This game in the past few years has not helped with my mental state whatsoever. In fact, it's been having a little bit of a Stockholm syndrome on me and a little bit of that sunk cost fallacy effect, right? Where like I've been playing TDS for years and years and years now, so now if I miss out on an event and I don't get like all the fucking skins and all the fucking towers and all the fucking cosmetics, then, you know, I basically spent the last fucking 6 years just wasting my life on the game, right? And yeah, I don't know, man. It's been bad with this game, okay? Like, it's just sad. This game that I love so much and so dearly, just over the course of time, became this fucking FOMO machine where I constantly have the fear of missing out on the newest fucking event that I have to grind for days and days and days on end in order to complete. And I have no words for it other than sad. It's just really fucking sad. And I think many players are with me on this when I say that. It's just, I don't know how TDS has been managing to keep this in general as their status quo for so long without people fucking beheading below natural, right? Like, it's absolutely insane to me. These days, when I open TDS, instead of being happy like how I was back when the game wasn't a fucking sloppy, grindy, dog shit, awful, horrendous IDF soldier slop fest, instead of being happy like how I was back then, now, when I open TDS, I get an indescribable wave of dread and depression that just immediately washes over my face as soon as I open the game and see what kind of fucking dog shit grind awaits me. I have already been going through my mental struggles in real life outside of this fucking game, and at this point, in the past like 2 years or so, hopping on the game, it has not helped my mental state whatsoever. So yeah, all that is to say that I'm quitting the game. I'm quitting the game for the sake of my sanity and for the sake of my time and for the sake of fucking everything I know and love. I'm quitting this fucking game. If something doesn't change soon, I'm gone. Okay, I'm not making any more videos in this game. Maybe I'll make a couple of complaint videos without actually playing the game or whatever. You know, I'll grab like 20 minutes of footage or whatever for the video, and that's it. But I will not be grinding this game anymore. I genuinely won't. I quit. I fucking quit. That's all I can say. But yeah, gang, that's all I have to say for this video. I'm sorry for making such a bummer stinker of a fucking video. I'm sorry for being a Debbie Downer, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know. The state of the game is just absolutely fucked. The state of the game that I loved so much is absolutely fucked. Again, I can only hope that something improves, but I know it won't. In fact, if I had to make a prediction, I'd make a prediction that these crates are gonna fucking return for the next event as well, because you know that this shit is printing money for Below Natural and the developers. You know that this whole crate RNG bullshit system is gonna come back next event. And oh boy, I'm not excited. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for this video. Again, yeah, that's all. See you later everyone. Goodbye.